Welcome back to another episode of Blerd Up, where we talk about all things movies, music, TV, and gaming, all with a blurred twist. We're your hosts, I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
And oh my gosh, this weekend.
Yeah, DC Fandome is tearing it up.
Definitely. And they dropped so many nuggets for us to be able to watch. It's definitely something that I think everybody who is a comic book fan, especially for DC, had been waiting on, because with Corona, everything just kind of came to a standstill. So the fact that we actually had the opportunity to attend this virtual event, and that all the actors and directors involved in these projects was able to connect with all the fans and just kind of share some inside information
and
regarding
answer questions too. There are a lot of panels that they just had people like come in and just be like, "Oh, so what's your question for Matt Reeves?" Or, and I was like, "What?"
And definitely a morale booster during this time of COVID. So today we wanted to make sure we reacted to Suicide Squad. I was surprised at the amount of things we got from them regarding this movie.
That panel, I don't know if anybody else watched that panel, but it was like 1,000 screams of people. There's a lot of people in this movie, and I'm actually just excited to see who everybody is, who's going to play. Of course, we know some of the main characters that were in the first Suicide Squad that are coming back: Margot Robbie, Jai Courtney, Amanda Waller, Viola Davis. She might as well be Amanda Waller. But we've got a whole host of new characters that are coming to this the Suicide Squad movie, and I'm here for it. I'm just ready.
Definitely. And the one thing that I've noticed with this, so they referred to this as a reboot, but maybe a soft reboot. Now, the first Suicide Squad, let me just say, I didn't mind it, but it was definitely flawed. It was definitely flawed.
Mainly with its villain.
There was that, and there's a few other things that I took issue with.
Me in that role.
Like I could do that.
This movie.
I could do that. But then also with the release of the Snyder Cut and just what that petition was able to do for Justice League, now I'm hearing rumblings of a David Ayer cut, and I'm like, well, from what I see from the Snyder Cut, it makes definitely more sense than the versions I saw. So I'm excited to see that. And now I'm wondering, well, what the hell did they make him cut out of Suicide Squad?
Is it that much of a difference from what we saw? I really want to know.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe we'll get a David Ayer cut one day. But anyway, based on the panels this weekend, I'm really excited for this movie, just for the amount of people, villains that are going to be into it. So today we thought we'll take a look at the teaser trailer, which is kind of like a character roll call. And then we'll take a look at some of the footage that was released in the panels. Behind the scenes, and just kind of react to that as well. So before we jump into that, again, thank you to everyone who's been liking and subscribing to our channel. As a new channel, it definitely helps us grow. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you do so. Also, so much was going on during DC Fandome. It's still happening even as we film. So we know that there's nuggets that we probably missed. So if you were able to attend the panel and have any comments, please drop down below. Let us know. That's what we're here for. We love to see them, and we do respond to them.
Yeah.
All right. Let's react to DC Fandome Suicide Squad.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm ready.
You know the deal.
Amanda Waller, Viola Davis. Oh my gosh, I love her. She's like the perfect casting for Amanda Waller.
Rick Flag, he's back.
Joel Kinnaman.
Michael Rooker. Savant. Blerd.
I'm not going to say his name right. Javelin. Okay. Harley Quinn.
Margot Robbie. Honey Puddin'.
Oh, Polka Dot Man. Oh, David. I'm going to mispronounce his last name, but he played in Marvel movie Ant-Man. The rat catcher, Daniela.
No, sure.
Idris Elba.
Bloodsport.
Okay. King Shark. I'm so hyped to see him come to the screen.
Maylene Mongol.
Okay. That looks the Thinker. Peter Capaldi. Okay.
Alice Braga. Soria. Pete Davidson. Blackguard.
TDK. Nathan Fillion. Sean Gunn, the Weasel.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Captain
Jai
Boomerang.
Courtney. Thank you for bringing him back, by the way. John Cena, the Peacemaker.
Peacemaker.
Yeah, Peacemaker. What? That's a lot of people, man.
It really is.
I don't know if you've noticed dang it, what is his name? Taika Waititi. Yes! I can never do his name. But yeah, he's in it too.
Uh-huh.
But they didn't show.
I didn't see him credited as anything, which is really...
But he was there in that list.
Uh-huh. No, I don't know. It's funny. I wonder who's playing King Shark.
I know. I'm so excited.
Of course, it's going to be CGI, but it's like you still got to have a voice.
Excited. I love him from the Harley Quinn cartoon show. Also, they have him a little bit in the Flash TV show. But I'm just so excited to see him come to the big screen. I love King Shark. Yeah. I don't know if it's because of the cartoon show, the Harley Quinn cartoon show, that I love him so much, but I just do.
Yeah. Now, one thing I will say, that's a lot of people, so I'm wondering how many are actually going to be involved in the main story versus how many are probably either going to get killed off or maybe they go to Bel Rev and they're just like in chaos. I don't know. It's a lot of people, but a lot of big names, which I'm happy to see. Yeah. A lot of big names that I'm happy to see. Nathan Fillion, I didn't know he was going to be in it, and Alice Braga. You know, I love her from Queen of the South, so I didn't know she was going to be in it as well. So I'm a little bit amped.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it.
A little bit amped.
Again, bringing back Viola Davis was their best move as Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
I can't see anybody else as Amanda Waller.
Yeah.
Also excited to see Idris Elba playing Bloodsport. I'm not really familiar with all of the characters that they presented in this trailer, but I'm super excited to actually learn more about them and to see how, they, what is my wording here? How they come to the big screen. Yeah. I know there's a better word there. I just can't.
Yeah, that's the only other thing. I'm not familiar with many of them as well. There's some that I'm familiar with in name only. So, of course, I'm going to have to do my research and see like who exactly they are. But we still have some more footage to jump into. So there's some behind-the-scenes activity that we're also going to react to in this video. So let's go ahead and jump into that.
No, let's go.
All right.
I think it's going to surprise people.
I'm joking.
You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
James Gunn.
Yeah.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
Especially with what he did for
Guardians of the Galaxy.
The Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's characters and comedy.
We need your director.
All right, with the new 52 outfit, Harley.
Suicide Squad is just a twisted.
The costumes look really good.
Within each of their characters, there's a certain beauty within most of them. Some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Like a douchey Captain America.
The guy who believes in peace at any cost.
I'm sorry, that looked really awkward.
Okay, I got it. Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Everyone's exploding, genitals, heads, arms, legs.
It's like a big, massive graphic novel.
I was about to say that.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
Oh,
King Shark, yeah.
Oh, I was looking at the polka dot man.
Oh, you didn't see King Shark?
No.
This has been truly.
I love Michael Rooker. He's
I
been in
know.
the game so long, and he just keeps getting better and better.
He's one of those people that's like in everything.
Yeah.
God, that was great.
2021.
Yes. Please let that come out 2021.
Oh, man. All right, so that definitely gave us some good behind-the-scenes action.
Yeah,
I'm
gonna have to go back and watch because I missed King Shark because I was focused on Polka Dot Man. But oh my gosh,
Yeah,
I'm so excited. That looked glorious. The amount of explosions in that just topped everything that I've ever seen before.
Yeah, when he called it like a gritty 70s war movie slash, I was like, oh, like I like that.
This is for me.
Yeah, but shout out. Look, I like how they did. So Harley, of course, she's been the one that's been in most movies, I guess you want to say. I like how they keep changing her costumes up and the representation of the new 52 DC. I like that look. I like that look on her a lot.
Yeah,
so
me too.
It's more representative of what I'm used to seeing her when we play like Injustice and stuff. So.
I'm a more big fan of that costume than the short shorts.
Yeah. I think there was a lot of people who preferred that version. But just to see like Idris Elba, John Cena. Now I'll admit, but I think that might be part of his character. There was a part where he was fighting, it looked really awkward.
No, actually. Oh well, I don't know. We'll see. He's always looked really awkward fighting to me for some reason. Like in WWE, he was fine, but when he does it in movies, it just looks really weird to me for some reason. I don't know,
but he's a big dude though.
Yeah,
so
it might just be like if he doesn't move around. Right. I don't know. Alice Braga. So seeing her in here, this reminded me of when she was in Predators, and I'm like, oh, okay. So she did really good in that. So I'm like, okay, I wonder how this is going to come into play here. Yeah. Like you said, Michael Rooker. Yeah, Michael Rooker.
Amazing.
I'm not sure about Pete Davidson. I mean, I want to reserve my judgment until I see the movie, but I don't know. In the movies I've seen him in, like previous, they're more of the comedic roles, obviously, but it's just like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you guys seen that Saturday Night Live skit with him, like Chad. I always see him as like Chad. And he was like, what a douche.
Here's the thing I'll say about Pete Davidson, just from seeing him in other stuff and seeing some of his interviews. He's got a really, which you find most comedians do, he's got a really dark
sense of humor, basically.
Yeah. And so, depending upon this character, I don't think it's going to be that too much of a stretch for him. Yeah. So I'm really not concerned about him.
Yeah.
But
we'll see.
What happened to my guy? See, I can't even remember.
Courtney?
No, the other one, I can't remember his name. The one that was the Aztec warrior. Jay Hernandez. Jay Hernandez. Oh, yeah. I thought at one point he was attached to come back.
I don't know. He did. Well, this isn't really supposed to be like a sequel. I was gonna say he did die in the original Suicide Squad movie, but since this is not going to be a sequel,
right?
I don't see why they couldn't bring him back. And I actually enjoyed his character in the first Suicide Squad, so I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah, I think I remember seeing on Twitter that him, Jai, and someone,
Margot Robbie,
they were all working out in prep for this. But granted, like that was probably about 2 years ago when I saw that. I think Will Smith was supposed to come back as well. And then Idris was
scheduling conflict.
Yeah, Idris was initially supposed to take that over, but they decided against it just in case Will does come back.
And I'm so glad they did that.
Yeah,
because I don't think Will Smith was a bad Deadshot.
No,
so if he does want to come back later, I would be into it.
Yeah. But
and have both of them. Idris Elba and Will Smith in the same movie.
I know, right?
Yeah, I'm here for it.
So, yeah, I'm amped for this. The only thing, again, like I said, I'm concerned about is like there's so many characters. Like, what's going to happen?
I feel like they are going to do the whole like kill some characters off at the beginning of the movie, and then you're left with like 5 people. But we'll see.
Because my man from the first one. What's his name? Michael Beach or something? No, that's not Michael Beach. Anyway.
I was like...
from SVU. The guy that was in SVU.
Oh, yeah.
He was in for like 2 minutes.
I forgot his name.
He was in for like 2 minutes and then his head blew up. I was like, oh, man.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see how it all...
We're just happy to see this come to us at this point. So
happy to get any type of footage.
Yeah. All right, so that's it for Suicide Squad teaser trailer / behind the scenes. We're definitely going to keep the train rolling with some additional things we were able to uncover from DC's fandom. So please stay tuned. Again, smash that like button and that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with us. But again, we thank you for watching. I'm Killer Cam.
And I'm Monique.
We'll see you on the next roundup.
Thanks, guys.